Hey guys, welcome back to the Curly Reader. My name's Amanda, and today I want to share with you some 5-star predictions. So my video today is in collaboration with Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand and Lindsay from Lindsay's Little Library. They do Book List Thursday every Thursday, and I absolutely love watching their videos each Thursday. They come out with different themes and things like that. But today they invited me to do a 5-star predictions video alongside of them, and each of their 5-star predictions video has a little bit of a theme, and this time the theme is books that we bought during quarantine. So basically, since March, any books that we've purchased since March, let's pick 5 books that we think are going to be 5-star predictions from that set of books, and then we'll be back, I think, at the end of August, maybe. I don't remember exactly how long I have to read these now that I'm thinking about it. But we'll be back with our results from these so that we can tell you whether we were right and whether they were 5 stars or not. So, out of all of the books that I have hauled since March, and I have hauled a lot, like I don't want to count the number because it would be embarrassing, the amount of books that I've hauled during quarantine. Let's not go there. But I have picked 5 that I think are going to be 5-star predictions, and Lindsay and Sarah are each picking 5 of their books. I think 5. I think that's what everybody decided on. Books that they think will be 5 stars. So I will link their videos obviously down below, as well as their channels. If you are unfamiliar with their channels, definitely go check them out. But anyway, let's get into these books. So the first one that I have on this list is The Sun Does Shine by Anthony Ray Hinton. I am pretty sure this is going to be a 5-star for me. I read Bryan Stevenson's book Just Mercy, and Bryan Stevenson is a lawyer who basically works to get people who were unjustly prosecuted out of prison, or people who are innocent out of prison. And this man, Anthony Ray Hinton, was one of his clients. So Anthony Ray Hinton was accused of a couple of murders, I believe, and ends up being sentenced to execution. He is put on death row, and he is there for a number of years before he is finally set free. He's innocent, and this is his story. So I've heard amazing things about this book, and I'm definitely excited to finally read it. I have high expectations, as you can see. The next one that I put on this list, I think I'm going to go in order of adult, and then I have a YA, and then middle grade. So the next adult book I put on this list is The Dream Daughter by Diane Chamberlain. This is one that has been all the rage lately. I've read one other book by Diane Chamberlain, and I loved it, but I've heard that this is very different from a lot of her other writing. So I'm very excited to check this one out, but I think this one is set in the 70s, and it is about a woman who is pregnant, and her child, in vitro, that's not right, but her child that she is pregnant with has some sort of disease. They find out that something is wrong with her child, and it could be fatal. They do not have the medical resources to help with it at that point. And then she finds out, I think it's her brother-in-law, she finds out that he can time travel, basically, and she can travel into the future and get her child the help that it needs. And that's really all I know about it, but I've heard amazing things about this, and I have a feeling I'm gonna love it because everybody else does, and I'm easily influenced. But I'm excited to read this one. All right, the YA that I put on this list that I picked up right before, I was like the day before we were kind of put on lockdown, I escaped and was able to get this one, and that is The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. This is one that I'm highly anticipating. It is I think it's like magical realism almost, but it is about Mozart's sister. So Amadeus Mozart had a sister who was also very musical and wanted to be a musician, but was told she was not allowed to pursue that as a career because she was a woman. And I think, like I said, some magical realism comes into play in it, but I am very excited to read this. I've heard good things about it. It just sounds like something I'm going to love. I love books that have a musical element to them. All right, and then I have 2 middle grade here. The first one is Nick Stone's Clean Getaway. This is one that a lot of people have been reading lately and really enjoying, and I'm excited to pick it up. It sounds like something I'm gonna like. It is about this boy, I don't know how old he is, but he is on a road trip, like an impromptu road trip with his grandmother, and you have no idea why they're on this road trip, what they're doing, and you kind of pick up pieces of it and find out what's going on throughout the story. That's kind of all I really know about this. I just know that a lot of people have been loving it, and it sounds up my alley as far as middle grade and what I enjoy in middle grade, and so I'm thinking this one is going to be one I'm going to really like. And then the last one I put on this list is a cover by. So this is kind of me throwing it out there. We'll see, because I've never heard anybody ever talk about this before, and it is Caterpillar Summer. I'm going to try to take the sticker off really quick. I don't know how well this is on there. Oh, it's pretty on there, isn't it? Dang it. All right. Oh, well. Caterpillar Summer by Gillian McDunn. And this is one that I just saw and thought that it sounded fantastic. And it sounds like it is a book about a girl whose brother has special needs, and she's kind of always been the person who's always had to be on for her family. Her parents have taken care of her brother. I think her dad recently, it says ever since daddy died. So their father has passed away. Their mom's having to work extra shifts to help take care of things, and she's kind of having to take on a lot of responsibility and grow up really fast. And then her and her brother end up going to stay with their grandparents, who I don't think they've ever met. They've never met. So they stay with their grandparents for 3 weeks, and it's about her kind of being able to be a kid again and realizing kind of what that and all that entails. And it just sounds beautiful, and I'm so excited to read this, you guys. It just sounds amazing, and I've never ever heard about it from anybody. So that's it. These are the 5 books that I am going to be reading as part of Sarah and Lindsay's 5-star reads, 5-star predictions video. So these are the 5 that I picked out. This is kind of going to be an experiment for me. I've never ever done a 5-star predictions video before. It's hard for me because I don't give out 5 stars very easily. When I go into a book, I'm expecting it to be 4 stars. So that's kind of, I don't know if that's the pessimist in me or what, but I don't really predict that books will be 5 stars. So this is going to be interesting. It'll be an interesting experiment to see how it all pans out. But anyway, that's going to do it for me for today. If you've read these books, heard of these books, I would love to hear about them down below, your opinions about them. And yeah, definitely go check out Sarah and Lindsay's videos. I will have those linked below. And yeah, other than that, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you stick around and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.